20.
If you're just following us for the first time, we are the Spivey Special Podcast. We're a little bit behind because we do stream the game. The score on the screen is usually pretty correct. We watch the game on mute, so if something crazy happens, we just kind of guess, and that's more fun for us
We try
anyway.
to read
So
lips,
yeah, we're pretty good. We're basically like
like the episode of
character
Seinfeld.
on Seinfeld. Yeah, we get it wrong most of the time, but it's fine. So the Kings come in with trying to fix their defense this year, already giving up 27 points in the first 9.5 minutes. Zach, what are your thoughts on the first 9.5 minutes?
Feels like the Kings need Keegan Murray right now,
Yeah, he
like
would
another wing
help.
defender and an elite 3-point shooter. That would be nice. They get off to an early start. The 3-point shooting looks a little bit better than it has been in years past, which has been nice. Herter hit one. Fox has hit at least one or two from what I've seen so far. But then kind of got stale. Ball stopped moving.
A lot of turnovers, a lot of sloppy play. Defense, they're being very aggressive, but with that comes a lot of fouls. I think the starting power forward, can you pronounce his name for everybody?
Kizi Okpala.
He already has 3 fouls. He had 3 fouls, I think, 7.5 minutes into the game. So we're probably not going to see him anymore. The Kings, it's got to be at least 10 to 15 fouls already in this game. Blazers have capitalized on that, 8 of 8 from the line. As Shaden Sharp steps up again, he hits one to go 28-20 with 2:22 left in the first where we're watching.
I don't think there's anyone on the Kings that is fast enough to guard Shaden Sharp. This guy can jump out of the gym.
I mean, if he would, that'd be good because they've been 5-on-4. But we got a little Rashawn Holmes sighting as well. They're kind of just
He's got
mixing
the
everything
goggles
up.
and the headband. He's ready to rock, Troy.
I didn't think we'd see him as much. I think if Sabonis still needs a blow, 3 from the corner,
Airball,
didn't
perfect.
even hit the rim. Didn't even hit the rim.
Perfect.
That's how the Kings like to start it. Coming into tonight, Kings were the 3-point favorites according to Vegas. The over/under was 230, which I thought was high. With the Kings' emphasis on defense this year and with the lack of Murray for the Kings, I thought the Kings would struggle to score, especially in the second string.
I think they're banking on Portland not struggling to score.
Yeah, they do not.
There's a lot of hype with them being a
score.
top 10 offense this year.
Yeah, and I think the Kings are going to struggle, especially tonight, to keep up with that. They're going to have to find some points where they normally wouldn't.
Trey Lyles from the outside, is that what you envisioned for the Kings?
Yeah, I don't know if that's what I would have drawn up personally. We might as well just give it to Harrison Barnes and watch him all across Europe.
Last year's offense.
Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes.
You literally called it, and it's actually a bucket. Harrison Barnes with the awkward grown man playing a pickup game.
Why not? That's what the Kings do. They haven't had a field goal in 4.5 minutes. So Kings struggling offensively. Defense has been okay. A few of the 28 points, I believe 9 or 10 of them are from the line. Another 3 from the corner. They've hit quite a few threes from the corner. They're not going to stay this hot all game. Kings just need to defend better without fouling. And I think that showed there. They didn't really come out on the 3-pointer as aggressively as they maybe would have. Barnes, he's just going to go back to the well. Gets to the line.
That's
so
like
Kings
the regular
down 9.
season started and they just forgot about everything that happened during the preseason with the ball movement and the outside shooting, and we went back to Barnes ISO.
Well, Kings haven't lost a preseason game since 2020, so
that's pretty good.
Two straight undefeated seasons.
How'd that work out for them last year, Trey?
Great. I think Vegas. Oh yeah, I think the Kings have missed at least 4 or 5 free throws already. Blazers missed 1. Big difference in the game. A little sloppy. Dame's back in the game to close out the first quarter.
Let me get some stats up here, Trey. We need some stats.
Give them. I know Fox
what the fans
has at least
is box scores and plus minus talk. That's what people love.
I can't wait.
People going.
When we get a timeout, I got some Laker plus minus talk to talk to you about.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah. So Kings, 1 of 2 from the line. Shockingly, they've done that a lot of tonight. Down 8 with 40 seconds left in the first. Kings will make a run. It's going to be a close game in the fourth quarter with my guess. I don't think either team's going to get blown out. Especially the Kings aren't running away from anybody. Again, overly aggressive on defense. And another foul. How many fouls is that? Team fouls for the Kings? 12 in the first quarter at
It seems like
least.
a lot.
Well, don't you have the stats up?
I'm still working on it, Trey.
Something about
I
Bears.
gotta pull it up on my phone. We're rusty. We haven't done this in a little bit.
Mike Brown's probably going to get teed.
That would be the 9th team foul in the first quarter.
Gosh, that's so terrible.
Okpala with 3. That's impressive.
So points wise, what's Fox at 8?
Fox is leading the way at 10.
10.
We need him to finish with 24 and 5 assists so that I can win a King signed jersey. That would be fantastic.
I'd like him to finish with 44 and 12, personally.
I would take that. That's more realistic than me guessing those things right on the button.
Yeah. I think he was
0
over
assists,
under.
So.
What is Barnes at? Because Barnes was over 15 for points. I didn't take it. I was just looking at it
5.
tonight. Sabonis was over 19 and a half.
He's at 3.
Yeah, and then Foxy was over 23 and a half, I believe.
He's already at 10. I think he's going to get it.
Yeah, I think he's going to play a lot of minutes too. That's offensively. I mean, he's the only spark the Kings have tonight so far. The Kings just got to move the ball better. I think it was 3 straight possessions where they just basically pick and roll, bad pass. They went the other way and jammed it or got fouled. So let's figure out that and we'll be fine. What do you got?
What am I? I'm still trying to get the stats up on my computer, and I got too many things going. I think the computer's starting to freak out. David Schuster in the chat. To win, Fox is going to need 40 plus.
Easy.
I don't know about that. They just need to get some stops, which it doesn't look like they've done a very good job of doing so far. But it would be nice if Fox got 40.
Oh, did they challenge this?
I mean, it looks like he got him on the forearm.
Honestly, it looked like an offensive foul. It's follow through hit Monk's hand. So,
and then he stabbed him. I don't know
I'd go
where
the
he
other
got
way
the
with
knife,
it.
but he stabbed him.
I would took his skate off.
They should file charges against him.
Absolutely. Adams. So tonight, if you guys are following
Travis
the NBA, we
us.
have Jazz go for 75 in the first half, up 22 on the Nugs.
Of course.
Amazing. I think the old Joker had 3 fouls at half. I don't know how much he played, but still, you shouldn't be giving up 75
Gotta win the Jazz
points to the Jazz. Yeah. I know I think what's his name? Markkanen, whatever. Yeah. He had
Laurie
like
Markkanen.
14 at half. Yeah. So ball never lies.
Jazz
the
up
first
10.
free throw. Ooh, they cut it. They were up 22 at half. So wildness.
And shocker,
tonight.
the Mavs are stomping on the Suns just like they did in Game 7.
So coming into the game tonight, the Kings were tied for 3rd in the West. We'll see how that plays out throughout the night. Definitely got a half-game lead on the Lakers, which we'll talk about here at the first quarter break.
Let me hit me with
Terrible shot.
Another NBA Jam terrible shot from the step-back 3 from our boy Davion Mitchell.
That's what. Yeah, I think that's what they called in the timeout was.
Let's get
Davion.
some more Davion ISO.
Yeah. But again, if you're betting the over-under, we're at 55 currently. That puts us at a pace of... No, that didn't count. I don't like it. That's going to put us at the pace of 220, but you have to know the second and the fourth quarter get about 1 to 2% more. So they're right on pace. I'm expecting 60 combined in the second. So I'll put them at 115 right halfway home. No good.
Not a good start for the Kings. We were expecting a defensive flurry. They beat them by 30 in the preseason.
Different team. Different when the lights are on. They'll figure it out. Kind of looked a little nervous. Kind of looked strangely sloppy. I don't know why we need to be sloppy after such a good preseason.
David said he sees that they're resting Dame early. Might be their new way to go. He usually plays the whole first quarter, but they seem to be doing well without him. Yeah, the Kings don't
That's
seem
one
to
of
be
the.
able to stop anybody right now.
Well, you have to know too. It's one of those things. Early in the season, the players don't quite have the cardio in that they normally
He's
would at
also
the end of
coming
the
off an
season.
injury, so it makes sense that he's being rested.
I figured that's the way they would play it with Fox too. You're not going to see probably too many 40-minute games out of anyone in this game, except maybe Sabonis, because Sabonis just likes to play.
He's a monster.
Um, Minutes are probably going to be monitored, especially for those stars and especially those that have been injured. So Dame will probably eat a lot of the second quarter, though. He'll probably play 8 of the 12. So you're going to see him out there. You don't have Okpala anymore to foul him. So
Mike, thanks for the follow on Facebook.
absolutely. So Laker game last night. I did make a bold prediction last
It's
week
not looking
that
good, Trey.
so Westbrook comes out. I said the Lakers might be the 5 or 6 seed, and I think they still could be. They did lose by double digits, but I think the Warriors are going to do that to a lot of teams. The Warriors are a very, very good basketball team.
How much of that game did you watch last night?
I watched quite a bit because I wanted to make sure Westbrook was doing well. He finished with 19 and 11. I think only 3 or 4 assists, though, because no one else on the team can make any baskets. Of the big three, Westbrook had the best plus or minus at -6. LeBron James was -10 while on the court. And Anthony Davis, what would you guess his plus or minus was?
I think I saw it. He was like -18 or something crazy.
-21 when Anthony Davis was on the court. So
he sure looked good when he was playing there in the first half, but they were making him shoot jump shots, and he is statistically the worst effective field goal shooting percentage person over the last 2 years. He's a 35% effective
Is that Barry
field goal.
Bonds? Oh, we got Barry Bonds in the house. No wonder the Kings are losing.
Barry Bonds, Meta World Peace, and Brad Miller were your bell ringers before the game tonight.
Oh, I missed the pregame. Gosh.
I had heard Brad Miller and Meta were going to be there. I did not know Barry Bonds was going to be there. This is bad.
Okay, we'll see how Holmes does on Nurkic. I don't think it's going to go well, personally. It went great. What great defense by Holmes. What a good decision. Monk just going for it. That's bad. But Holmes comes out of nowhere. Oh, my gosh.
Travis, you can watch wherever your little heart desires.
There's so much going on.
A little Malik Monk. Let's get some instant offense going, baby.
Okay, you're going to have to slow down because Monk just hit a 3 right now.
Oh, okay. So I'm ahead of you.
Yeah.
Pause.
Here, I'm going to go live, and I'll get back ahead of you. Okay. Mitchell's bringing the ball down.
Nope. Not now. I'm behind.
Okay. When something important happens, I'll.
Great show right now.
Mitchell misses a 3. Mitchell missed a 3. Nurkic has it.
Okay, I'm behind you.
Spoiler alert. Kings cut it to 8, though, here in the second.
All that practice for Mitchell over the offseason, and he still doesn't seem like to be anywhere close. Where am I at?
Great. This is awesome. Us syncing up. We're just going to go with it.
Kings with a rebound. They're dribbling it up. Okay, Harrison Barnes at midcourt.
I'm behind you. I'm just going to get back ahead of you. It's more fun for me.
We'll figure it out.
All right, so they're showing a replay of Monk hitting a 3. I'm just going to be ahead of you. Suck it.
I think that's fair.
So the Kings chasing 8. 10:04.
Here we go. Nurk's got it?
No.
We're pushing it up with Monk?
No, you're way behind. Or I'm way behind. Nice. Go, Monk. Okay, Monk just turned it over. Kings just fouled. Where are you? This is what the people want us trying to sync up. Commercials is what gets us wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They're showing a replay.
I have a free throw right now. Am I way behind?
Oh, boy. You're way ahead.
Oh, okay. Fox coming back into the game. We got a little Terrence Davis action.
Okay, he missed the first is where I'm at.
It looks like Fox is going to be playing with Mitchell. This will be an interesting lineup. A little more defense. A little less
and
size.
Terrence Davis. As long as Barnes is going to the bench,
A
I'm
little Trey
happy.
Lyles action too. This is a weird
Why
lineup.
not? I'm surprised we haven't seen Len yet.
Can we get Keon Ellis in the game? Is it too
Also,
early
they
for
missed both. They missed both. Love it. So the Kings still trying to figure out their rotations a little bit. It's a little bit different without Murray tonight. It's been interesting. I think Mike Brown's definitely going to have to try to find what works. We're going to need to find a way to get some points because this game, I've never said it in my life, but I thought that tonight might be under with the sloppiness, and I think it's showing in the second quarter here. I'd be pissed if I bet the over.
Looks like Dame's coming back in the game.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. So Kings down 8 with 9:11 left in the game. At least that's where I'm at.
That's where I'm at.
Perfect.
Little 3 from the Trailblazers. We're down 9. This is not good.
They hit a 3 and we're only down 9. Nice.
We're down 11 because I'm bad at math.
Only counts as
the
one
scores on the
tonight.
thing. You do your own math, people. Lyles with a brick from the corner.
That's what you draw up. That is what you draw
Can the Kings
up.
just have one play where I can play the boom shakalaka or the he's on fire?
I don't think anyone on the Kings tonight is going to be on fire. So the Kings are down 11. It's going to probably get worse. Ooh, foul. Shocker.
I think this is probably the most fitting one, the Denny Green clip.
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
They are who we thought they are, Troy. No, we let them off the hook.
I think 33 and a half games for the Kings is high now after watching this first quarter and a half.
Overreaction.
Wow, that's a good play by Fox. All right, where are you at? Slow down for me. You're way ahead of me.
I'm ahead of you?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back. Nurk is shooting a free throw.
He just made the first.
Okay, he just made the first.
Perfect. We're right where we're at.
Okay.
So Kings down 12, 8:42 left in the second. Got to close well. At least cut this in half. Keep it close. Keep the fans into it. Little energy in the building. Look sloppy. Look slow. Look lost on the offensive end, which the Kings usually are lost more on the defensive end. Too many fouls tonight. Down 13. Nurkic gets both free throws. It's interesting. Like I said, Brown's going to have to figure out rotations, and we need to stop shooting so many threes because it's not even close. Why he's
Airball.
What is he 0 for? What is he 0 for
Terrible
three?
shot.
It's embarrassing.
It would be nice if we had Keegan Murray. Have you ever heard of him?
I have. Steal for the Kings, heading the other way. Lyles pull up for 3 probably.
Fadeaway
All right,
three.
slow down. Slow down. Here we go. Terrence Davis.
Set up the offense. Run a pick and roll. Give me a push shot to Holmes. That's all we need.
It's just the game of the NBA is just turned into a 3-point contest, and
we're not going to win it.
Foxy with a 3. Look at that reverse psychology. That a baby.
His shot
Cut it to 10.
shot looks a lot better.
I'm gonna stop for a couple seconds. I think I'm ahead of you. All right. Dame
His
coming
shot
down.
looks a little higher, and it looks like it's less aggressive coming into the rim.
Yeah, easy 2 on the other end. Mike Brown ain't happy. Down 12, 7:42 left in the second. Yeah, Fox tonight, 3 of 4 for 3, which is a very promising sight. Lyle shouldn't be shooting as much as he is. I think he's 0 4 for 3. What are the Kings combined for 3? That'll tell you right there
They are
exactly
33% right now.
But
But
bad.
the Blazers are 57%.
And again, that will change.
Lyles is 0
even
for
out.
3. Davion's 0 for 2. Fox is 3 for 4.
Yeah. Fox is
Herter's
playing
only
well,
played 7 minutes.
which is interesting.
He
to
was
me.
questionable coming in tonight, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, just got to find a better rotation. It's just frustrating. Season starts. Herder's banged up. He might not see any more time tonight. Murray out. When you're an average team, you need to have all your horses, and that's a common thread for the Kings. They just don't have the firepower.
The biggest difference from last year is they had Keegan Murray, who is a potential rookie of the year. I mean, there's a player like Herder.
Yeah, I mean, Herder's a guy, though. Yeah, a lot of those guys are going to make differences. It's just I think they play off of each other as well, so you need to kind of have them all because it changes all your rotations, and you're not going to see as many Monk and Davis minutes together as you normally would, and more minutes
Hopefully
for Barnes.
We don't see
and
any Davis or Lyles.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Or very limited.
I doubt Murray would be 0 of 3 for 3.
Absolutely not.
I think he's a very, very good shooter.
He's a better defender.
Yeah, Lyles is just not very good. I wouldn't be surprised to see Sabonis play the 4, maybe. He's just not going to be fast enough.
Who's he going to play with, though?
They got a lot of jumpers.
We don't have any fives that could shoot a 3 to stretch the floor, though.
Yeah, the only way you could do it is if you put Len on Nurkic, but offensively is the issue.
Len just stands in the corner during offense and does nothing?
He just stays back on D, so there's no fast breaks. Give me some fast break stats, which is that what are the Portland's got to have 10, 12 fast break points.
I love it when you just put me on the spot with like really specific stats when I'm clearly struggling with just generic stats.
Love it. That's what the people came here for, baby.
I don't have an answer to your question, Trey. I'm about to pull it up on here.
Yeah, a little typical Kings. Down 12. I think they'll make a run. That's not close. Shocker missed the 3. But good luck. Good luck in the corner. Drew it up. Got a good shot. Just didn't go in. 9 of 26 from the field for the Kings at 35%. Down 12 with 7:22 left in the second. It's not good when you have 7 minutes left in the second. You got 29 points. Not great with math, but you're going to struggle to beat a lot of teams.
Like all of them?
Herder's back in. 18 points in the paint for Portland, just dominating every facet of the game right now.
There we go. A little Sabonis cleanup.
It didn't count. It was a foul going up.
Dave is going to shoot free throws. Great.
Hey, see one go in, he gets hot. We can play he's heating up.
I don't even have that one. I was expecting that we were going to have an on fire and a boom shakalaka, and we have neither of those so far, Trey.
Well, maybe we could play him for the other team. We don't got to do it for our team. So the Kings down 14. Make it 13 with 6:57 left in the second. Herder's in.
We'll get him. There's got to be a lineup here that works, Trey.
Just keep throwing stuff. Something's got to stick. The issue is getting stops on the other end. They've started to do that this quarter. Now they've got to just find.
I think they're playing fine defense. They only have 43 with 6 to go.
Well, the issue is they've had 18 free throws. It's just being too aggressive.
Yeah,
they're doing a great job on Dame.
They're getting out hustled on that end. They're out athleticismed.
Yeah, they just aren't. Sabonis can't guard anyone down there. Shannon Sharp heading to the bench. So Kings down 12, 6:36 in the second. I think Kings will make a little run. Hopefully make.
I think these threes are going to start.
Always been a third quarter team. Always been a third quarter team. That's these Kings. So. Herder.
Little block.
Oh, boy.
We'll get some line
definitely.
Behind you.
Yeah. No, I got it right at the same time.
We're good.
High five. Sabonis just lifted his arm. I thought it was a block. He was moving.
Yeah, one of his One of his feet weren't even on the ground, so.
Yeah, now they both aren't, so it's on the ground. Sabonis back to the line. I believe he's 2 of 4 from the line, which isn't great because he's a good free throw shooter. So gets the first. Kings cut it to 11. Get it to single digits, like I said, at halftime. Kings will make a run. It's the NBA. Most of the games are close in the fourth quarter, so neither of these teams are that much better than the other one where it's going to be a double-digit game
He makes
at the
both,
end.
and now he has 3 for 6 from the free throw line.
Oh, I gave him too much credit.
Yeah.
So he was 1 of 4 going into that.
You just blocked one of those series out from your mind.
Yeah, I think that when you miss both, he's a pretty good free throw shooter too, like I said. So that's very surprising to me. Fox trying on the defensive end, which is good. Poking it away there from Anthony. Oh boy, that's a clothesline. Oh, that might be Mitchell's
he's
down. He's fine. He'll get back up. He went to the gym all summer.
Oh, I guess on the replay it doesn't look as bad.
No, he didn't even hit him.
He's
that's a
grabbing his
foul.
shoulder, though.
I think it might have been where he fell. They can review it all they want. Mitchell's hanging. Luckily, you don't have to have 2 arms to play D. He'll be fine. Just move your feet, baby.
I think if his shoulders are hurting, then he's more likely to not shoot threes. So I think that's probably good for us.
Only layups and finger rolls for Mitchell the rest of the game. So Kings down 10, 5:59 left. Got to be close to the bonus, so just stay aggressive on the offensive end. Get some free throws. Best way to catch up is Houston takes down the Yankees 4-2.
Gross.
Crazy game in that other series you probably don't want to talk about. Mitchell, shoulders hurting. It's the bonus. Cleaning up always. Don't shoot it, Mitchell.
Cut it to 8. Get the crowd into it. You can visually see them with the no sound that the fans are going nuts.
Yeah, I feel it. His shoulder's still hurting him, but he got an assist, so
he off-nighted Dame on that one. That was pretty good.
Yeah, he's all up in Dame.
Let's get
Dame
a couple
doesn't know
more
what's
buckets
going on.
right there. Herder?
He's like that.
Herder me? Oh.
I'm a little bit behind,
Hits
but
the
Herder,
3,
baby, down to
5.
5. Let's
Here we
go.
We're killing the Herder minutes right now.
Yeah, Herder's got it plus or minus has to be great because they took him out, I think, when we had the lead.
We only had like 7 minutes.
That's fine.
Herder plus 5.
Yeah. When he's on the court,
he's literally
you're
the
in
only
trouble.
plus on the team right now.
He's the best player on the Kings, without a doubt. There's not one person better than Herder.
I was gonna say, guess who's the worst? Because I had a feeling who it was, but it wasn't the one I was thinking it was.
Who is it?
It's Monk.
My
Monk's
guess would be
-6.
Lyles. Oh,
and then Barnes is -5.
Lyles has to be bad too.
Lyles is also -5.
Gosh, if he didn't play, we'd be tied. I don't know. That's how it works.
Foxy with 13. Do you think he can get to? Can he get 24 and 5 assists? Because that would be fantastic.
No, he's gonna get 30 tonight. It's just trending that way. Kings need points. He's been able to get anywhere he wants. We tell me what Lillard's stats are. He is getting bottled up. All his points got to be from the line. I haven't seen him make a field goal.
6 points.
I haven't even seen
4
him
of them
make
are from the line. He's 1 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, he's just getting bottled.
He's having an off night, some would say, Trey.
Well, even that other, they're like, Dame was like, what is this crazy guy guard me? He found me 3 times in 8 minutes.
This guy's name's KZ because they can't say his actual first name. Who is this guy?
This
he just keeps hitting me.
I don't even know the rules. So Kings cut it to 5. I'm playing a lot better. Browns kind of figure it out. A little bit of rotation. Got some shooting around. As long as we keep Lyles, I think, on the bench, and maybe Terrence Davis on the bench. You can't have them both out there at the same time. Let's just put it that way.
No, that was a bad lineup.
Yeah, I think it was Holmes, Lyles. You can't have Holmes, Lyles. I'm
Holmes,
sorry, I
Lyles,
don't care.
Davis, Mitchell. That's just a lot of non-shooters out at one time.
Well, Davies
Good
can
defense
fill it
though.
up.
They're keeping us in the game. Cut it to 5.
Yeah, playing a lot
Kings
better.
started hot.
Yeah, definitely cooled up. Where are you right now?
I had a
Herder just hit a
replay.
3. Yeah, Herder just hit a
Another one? Or are you watching the replay?
the replay.
Okay, there's the Herder 3 replay.
Okay, I got Fox. Tell me.
Here's Fox.
We're close-ish.
That's pretty close. That's about as close as we're going to get reliably, I think.
All right, so on our end, I don't know what the score is on the screen, but Kings down 5 with 5:17 left in the second quarter. Again, if you guys are watching this for the first time, we're the Spivey Special Podcast. We watch it on stream, so we're usually a few minutes behind.
We're a few seconds behind. I don't think it's too bad. The score hasn't been that far off.
Herder.
Can we get it to the boy?
Dang, and then Sabonis got called for an offensive foul. Great defense on the other end. Dame, I believe, was the one who got, Sabonis just sent it back. I thought goaltending at first, but Sabonis says no. Great help right there. Dame is all sorts of confused. 1 of 6 from the field now. He has 6 points, 4 of them from the line.
If we're going to play Portland, it needs to be early before Dame gets like game ready.
No, you don't want Dame in the fourth quarter tonight even.
Yeah, as soon as he gets his touch around the rim and he starts hitting those 40-footer threes, we're in big trouble.
I just hate that. Like, what is Herder supposed to do? He has to be able to be somewhere. The guy Euroed right into him. Like, how defensively, what do you do there?
I just hate the Euro step. I think it's dumb.
Yeah,
it's traveling.
It's traveling. Yeah, it's stupid. Harden. He ate a little bit last night in a loss, but.
Did you see his crazy? Did you see that crazy play he had?
Didn't he shimmy and then brick it?
Yeah, he crossed over. What's his face? The
Smart, right?
Smart
Jaylen Brown
flops, slides on his butt like 30 feet, like all the way, like almost to the baseline on a flop. He shimmies and then barely hits the side of the rim.
Love it. So Grant splits the free throws. Kings down 6, 4:42 left in the second. Yeah, I'm not a big Harden guy. 3 for the Kings is good. Kings cut it to 3. Terrence Davis. We love Terrence Davis.
We have nothing but good things to say about Terrence Davis.
So Kings are on a 12.
For everyone just joining us, we are very positive Terrence Davis fans.
12-1 run in the last 2:40 for the Kings. Another great defensive possession. Rebound by Mitchell. I think he's found a lineup that is going to work. Foxy.
I think that was lucky.
Mitchell.
He had enough space to hit that. He just missed it.
Yeah. So Mitchell
with the bucket. Shot. What
Kings
going
cut
on
it to
here?
1. Another help defense. The defense is flying right now. The crowd is into it, although we're watching it on mute. Again,
I think once the Sacramento crowd gets into it, they're just going to start going on runs. Ooh, a steal by Fox.
Yeah, baby. Come on. King. I'm a little ahead of you, but
Foxy with the layup. Kings are up by 1. What just happened?
Let's go, baby. I believe that was we're on a 16-1 run. We're talking about the Kings.
Get that high five, Dellavedova.
I didn't even think he made it. I thought he got cut. Who's the one? We had him last year.
Baze got cut. Bazemore.
No, another guy I saw playing. I thought we had him last year. Not Dellavedova, but a guy similar to that name.
Dante DiVincenzo was on the Warriors.
That's who it was, yeah. Basically, once you get off the Kings, you just go to the Warriors.
And then everyone they fix your game, and then you sign a big contract.
Yeah. But that's fine. The Kings right now are the best team in the NBA, in my eyes, in the last 3 minutes, 16-1 run. Kings are looking good tonight. All that smack talk we were doing. I think Mike Brown, it's going to take him a couple weeks, I think, to find the rotations that work, especially missing one of the biggest parts. Murray, I think, is going to be a very vital player on the Kings this year. not having him tonight is interesting. I think inserting Herder back into the lineup has definitely done something tonight. I know Herder was
You can definitely tell when Herder's on the floor right now.
yeah, it just looks
The
more
offense
confident.
looks more fluid because they have to respect his 3-point shot, and he stands a little further out.
And he's
Fox has got a little
actually
more room to work, and he
and
moves without the ball better than the other guys.
and as much as I heard that his defense wasn't that great, his defense tonight's actually been pretty good. So very happy with
Our
the
boy
last.
Herder is a plus 12 right now, Trey.
Oh boy, there's Dame looking for the foul. So Kings go down 1-3-27 left in the ball game.
Kings
Where
cannot
are you
afford
at?
for Dame to get hot.
That's 8 points. He hasn't played well, and he has 8 points. So that's Fox with a step back 3. And if he hits that, watch out, NBA. He might be the scoring leader. He might be the scoring leader. That should have been
I'm gonna
2
give that
for
a
the
boom shakalaka for that 3 from Fox because that's
He's
about all we've got.
He's
I don't think
about
we're
to
gonna
pull
get a boom
another one.
shakalaka tonight.
Don't, because he just turned the ball over.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. They shoot a 3. Nowhere close. Rebound. Herder. All right, we're taking the ball down.
I gotta work on this soundboard, Trey. I gotta get rid of a lot of these. I don't think I'm ever gonna play the New Hampshire clip ever.
New Hampshire.
But I do want to have it on the ready just in case.
You never know.
If someone says New Hampshire, we gotta be ready for it.
So the Kings get all the
good
mo.
Little jump pass to no one from Sabonis.
So get a little. This is kind of what happened when the Blazers went on a run earlier. Got sloppy on the offensive end. So as bad as the Kings have played in spurts, Herder for 3. You like it. I like it. Everyone's liking it. Kings up 3, 51-48 with 2.
All right, new Kings offense. Herder shoots the ball every time. That should be the new offense.
Dame from the logo. Oh boy.
Yeah, we're in big trouble.
Oh boy.
We are
51s.
in big trouble.
We're still pushing towards that over though. There's a lot of drought there, but 51-51. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Kings were down, I believe, at the biggest point. We're down 15. So we will take a tie score. Foxy looking for a foul, didn't get it.
Yeah, that's not. We don't want Fox looking for fouls. Fox. We want
him just taken to the rack. Dame basically logo. Nope. That would have been scary. So 51-51, like we said. Oh boy. That shouldn't be a shot. Brown should take him out of the game right now.
Yeah, call timeout. What are you doing?
That is so
you should
terrible.
Trip a player on the Blazers just to force a timeout there. Take the technical.
Drop his water. Travel. Yeah, he's been doing it all game.
He should text Puke Guy to come to the game and puke on the court.
Who brought a thunder stick? This is getting crazy. So again, look at that great defense by Herder, confusing the heck out of Grant. He doesn't even know what's going on. So
I think he forgot the rules there for a second when he got up in the air.
Like I said, as bad as the Kings played from about the 4 minute of the first to about the 6 minute of the second, tied. Barnes is back in the game, which is scary, but minute 11 left in the half. Let's close it on a good little run here.
Troy, YouTube is working tonight. We just got our first comment from YouTube. Memes, thanks for joining us.
Terrence Davis for 3, Zach. He got the book, baby. 55.9.
I just love Terrence Davis. He's always been my favorite player. I've always said it.
He should get more minutes, I think. So the Kings are 6 of 12 from 3 this quarter. That's scary that they've taken 12 threes in a quarter, but it's just hoist them, baby. I believe they, in the 2 home games or something like that, they made like 41 threes or something outlandish. Dame just getting shut down by Barnes. They're going to hold for Portland's still going to get a possession, but the Kings, if they take care of the ball, no worse than tied at half, which, again, if you would have told me that about 6 minutes ago, I would have said you were a liar. So
Kings are now 43% from 3 after started off hot, got super cold. I like this. Kings are fighting.
So, yeah, Kings are playing hard. This is one of the things that you've seen with the Kings. They give up and kind of just fade away. Everyone's having fun. It looks like Herder going to the line with 16.8. Kings up 3. Not even close. Not even close. That's one thing that the Kings are need to shore up in the second half if they expect to win, is to making
I
their
was
free
looking at these
throws.
percentages and I had to scroll back up to look at to see which was which because the free throw shooting, they're 68% from the line tonight. I was like,
Kings
that
are
can't be free throws. That doesn't make any sense.
atrocious. I don't know if it's tired legs or what, because they haven't had a problem with it.
I think Barry Bonds is just too close to them.
Yeah. He's at 80.8% shooter and he misses the first. I guess he's got to miss one of every five.
You'd
But
think he'd be a better free throw shooter than that.
80.5, that's pretty good. Isn't Curry like 99 or something?
Yeah, there's like 3 players on the Warriors that are above 90. They fight for the record for best in the league.
Nice. That didn't count. That did not count. Kings up 4 going into the half. They might review it, but Dame is
That
all
wasn't
sorts of
anywhere close.
confused. All sorts of confused. What a great first half by the Kings.
All Kings in the last 6 minutes of the second quarter. We don't talk about that first half of the second quarter.
So the Kings went a little sandwich job, went up 11-4 early in the game, hitting threes, getting stops. Stopped playing basketball there for a minute, probably about 12 minutes of game time, which it's beautiful to see if you're a Blazers fan. Then they really ratcheted it up to close the half. So as crazy as it was, Kings up 4 at half, 55-51. Not on pace to hit the over, which I thought. Kings are on pace to win by 8, which I would love.
Give it time. Dame's getting hot. Try this score's going over.
I don't think it's going to go over. I just think that Kings are going to give them enough possessions, if that makes sense. Kings are running the offense pretty well, pretty deep into the shot clock, getting decent shots. If we get an up and down game, I think we're in trouble because they're way more athletic, and we aren't athletic at all. I don't think. Fox is athletic. Monk, maybe. I'll give Monk a little athleticism.
Monk's as athletic as anybody. That guy can fly.
Out of the gym and then land it. So let's go ahead. We're on a halftime break right now.
Fox with 18 at the half. That kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, what is he, 4 or 5 or 3? I think that's how you're going to get it.
He's 4 or 5 from 3. That's the big difference. That's really the big difference between Fox last year and this year. If he's going to be hitting threes, he's not going to be scoring 23 points a game. He's going to be like 28. A-Gap Podcast joined us tonight. What a second quarter indeed. What a great first third of the first quarter, and what a great second half of the second quarter.
And that's all you can ask for. That's
and Troy,
all you
can ask for. What do those 2 periods of time have in common? Kevin Huerter played during those minutes, Troy.
Yes. What is his plus or minus?
He is leading the team with plus 14 while he's on the floor. We have 5 players in the positive. Fox at plus 7, Sabonis plus 8, Mitchell plus 5, Terrence Davis plus 7.
It's basically that group that made that run. They were down 15 at one point, made a big push once Huerter got back on the court. Huerter, Terrence Davis, Fox.
I mean, it's not a good Holmes matchup. Nurk is going to just destroy him.
Sabonis has done actually a pretty good job. When the Blazers got going, though, Nurkic, he got his from the line, made a few buckets. You're not going to stop him, but if you can slow him down, slow Dame down a little bit. I think Dame finished with 11 at half, I believe. You know he's going to be at 25. He's going to get a lot of calls, going to get a lot of free throws late like he always does. So just stop those 2, make Anthony Simmons and Grant beat you, and I think you're going to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good start. No Keegan Murray, which made me nervous. I think a lot of Kings fans with that. We're very excited to watch him play from what we've seen in Summer League and when we saw him preseason, but it makes sense that they're careful with him coming out of health and safety protocols, and Kings have really showed their resilience. This is a different team than last year. With the stretch like they had at the beginning of the second quarter last year, the team would have just fallen off. They would have gone to Harrison Barnes hero ball and
they did there for a minute.
Step back Mitchell threes. That's how they got down. But
All right,
they
so
came back
let's.
strong. We're a much better shooting team than last year. You can already see that. I don't even remember a point unless there was like a Buddy Hield heat check game where the Kings were shooting 40% as a team over for three. That's pretty crazy. 43%.
All right, so let's go through the NBA scores of the night. With 3:46 left in the fourth, Jazz are up 11 at home against the Nuggets. Was just
That's
pretty shocking.
wild.
Mavericks are up 17 at half on the Suns. Are the Suns that good? I
No, I
would
think the
say we'll
Mavericks just
see.
own the Suns.
Mavericks are nasty. Magic lost by 4 to the Pistons in Detroit. Wizards beat the Pacers
The
114 to
Wizards.
107. The Hawks beat the Rockets 117 to 107. Pelicans got the Nets by 22, which is very
Whoa.
shocking to me.
Whoa.
I'm not sure if people didn't play or Zion scores 25 in his return.
Yep.
Durant had 30. Durant had 32 in the loss.
Well, the question with the Pelicans was always going to be, will Zion fit
Zion,
with what
yeah.
they had, which was a good team, but apparently he does.
So Bulls beat the Heat 116 to 108. The Raptors got the Cavs 108 to 105. The Grizzlies in overtime barely get past the Knicks 115 to 112. Timberwolves beat the Thunder 115 to 108. And the Hornets go to San Antonio and win by 27 against the Spurs. I don't think the Spurs are going to be a very good team.
I think they're actively tanking for a Wembanyama or Scoot or one of the twins or any of these guys at the top of the draft.
Cardinals Saints tomorrow night. What are your thoughts?
Give me the Saints. This Cardinals team is confusing. Although Hopkins is coming back, we'll see how good he is when he's not roided up.
Yeah, he needs a good roid. If he's cycle on, watch out. Cycle off, I don't know. So on Thursday Night Football, between touchdowns, there's 41 offensive possessions. That's pretty good, right?
Oh, can we just stop with the Denver Bronco games on national TV? Just stop.
Can we just stop with Thursday Night Football? We get it. It's terrible. They're not healthy. They need time to recoup. They need I don't know, a week. That's how I feel. Get them out of there.
I'm
Thursday
assuming this
night.
is Colby from the AGAP podcast. Cardinals look bad, but they have Hopkins and Robbie Anderson now. I don't think Robbie Anderson's making this team better. If he's not getting the ball, he's going to be a headache.
He kind of looks like Coolio. I like that about him.
Shout out to Colby, who spelled his own name wrong in the chat. Way to go, Colby.
So we got Kings up by 4 at halftime. Again, if you're just joining us, the Spivey's special podcast. Kings were really good for about 4 minutes, up 11-4, then stopped playing basketball for about 12. Got down by 15, made a nice little run to end the half. Mike Brown's trying to figure out the rotations tonight. I think he found one that might work, and we might see that late in the fourth quarter. Kings do what they normally didn't last year, and that was close a half out, which is very impressive. Usually they get up by 10 and they do exactly what the Blazers did and let the other team back in. So the Kings dominating the last 6 minutes of the second quarter is a very good sign, especially without one of their better players, Keegan Murray.
So this is what we've been waiting for, is the difference with Mike Brown. It seems like they can overcome a deficit. We'll see if this is really a new Kings team when we get to the third quarter, where historically the Kings are just historically bad.
Well, too, it's all about rotations and what works, and we'll see how many minutes Herter can play. And I think we just got to get rid of the Trey Lyles minutes. He can't be playing as much as he did and shooting as much as he did. If he's going to be on the court, he's got to be on the court with someone else that's going to be taking that offense. I would much rather have Murray than Lyles. So obviously, I think everyone in this world would. Baseball tonight, Nola got a base hit off his brother, Nola, which was pretty cool. Padres even up the series 1-1, heading back to Philly. How do you feel about the NLCS, Zach?
I am giving up on baseball. We can see my Dodger bobbleheads up here. I'm still upset. I don't want to talk about baseball.
I saw a good meme.
All
I
the
didn't
remaining
know.
teams can die in a fire. I don't care.
I didn't know how many days I had to wait, but it was a picture of Chappelle, like pretending he's like a crackhead or whatever. And he goes, "You got any more of those 60 game seasons?" And I was going to send it to you, but decided not to.
Least amount of regular season wins for our World Series, but the most playoff wins in a World Series. Until maybe this year because of the new playoffs, but
Well, a wild card team would have to, so the Phillies or the Padres would have to win it, though.
yeah, the Dodgers had to play an extra series that year.
How do you feel about the new baseball playoff? A lot of people
I like
don't
having
like
more
it.
teams in the playoffs. It makes a lot of sense to me.
I think what I've heard is that people don't like that. Sure, you get the bye, but baseball's kind of like an everyday thing. So having those 4 or 5 days off kind of put
Well,
them in
you
a
saw
funk.
all the big win teams that lost that had to play these wild card teams that were coming in. There's way too many
But
100 win teams that are eliminated super early in this thing.
well, I think there's one way that you can rectify that, and that's just winning.
Yeah, that
I think
helps.
that would probably be better.
Mm-hmm.
So the Astros didn't have a problem with it. Yankees didn't have a problem with it. The NL, their big win teams, they had some issues. So
No, it's classic Dodgers just blowing it in the playoffs.
do you know who's playing the halftime show tonight? I couldn't remember. It was like Run DMC or
That's who it looks like. Maybe tag
Shock
team.
Shaka Khan or one of them. I'm not sure
They
who
just
it
showed
is.
them in the halftime live. I feel like I should have known who those two
I
people were.
didn't. I didn't have it on.
I like us just guessing who the random people are. That's more fun for me.
Why prep when you can just guess on mute? That is my thing. So the Jazz look like they're going to handle the Nuggets opening night. Who is the leading scorer of the Jazz tonight, Zach?
It's got to be Laurie Markkinen
He once played against like
or
I
Mike
think
Conley.
he played 1-on-5 or like something crazy like that in college.
I don't know.
Colin Sexton.
Colin Sexton. I forgot they had him. They've got Rudy Gay.
Yeah, I think I'll give you the box score for the crazy little Jazz.
Right.
17 for Markkinen, 13 for Conley. Look at this bench for them. Rudy Gay with 16, Sexton with 20, Michael Beasley with 15.
All right, try our halftime show. The Yin Yang Twins.
Oh, I heard who it was. I just couldn't remember who it was. Now that I would actually just pay to just go for halftime if that was a thing. Get a stand in that little open area and just watch them perform.
I love the song Salt Shaker. We should just go just for that and then we'll leave.
Do you think
No new stuff.
only deep tracks? Do you think Tua makes it through the entire game?
I don't know, man. 2 concussions. It makes
you
me
heard
nervous.
he said against the Bengals he was definitely knocked out, didn't know where he was.
Yeah, absolutely that happened. That's scary. Well, hopefully he struggles because I think they play the Steelers next week.
Yeah, Steelers are the worst against the pass, giving up 277.5 yards a game, I believe.
Well, our entire secondary missed last game and we still won. So
No, I have Hurts.
and we don't have the best pass rusher in the NFL.
Yeah, I have Hurts and he's on a bye, so I don't. My 2 is my other guy. I just worry. He's given me 0 before, so.
I think Vikings, Eagles, there's some teams that would buy Wikes. I'm having a hard time filling roster spots this week.
Yeah, there's interesting.
I think
I
I'm
have the
starting
hookup,
Jared
too.
Goff and Marcus Mariota this week.
Gotta love Mariachi Band, though. So if you're just joining us, Spice Sports Podcast, we're watching the Kings game. It's currently at halftime. Kings are up 55-51. Currently covering the spread, but the over does not look good. 230 was the over tonight. We're currently at 106. We're going to need 124 in the second half to push the over, which I could see happening, especially if the game's close. Get some free throws late in the game to hit the over, but it's looking right now trending. Let's see.
Kings are getting
go
hot,
ahead.
Troy. Kings are getting hot. Dame's going to get hot. We're going to hit the over.
I'll give you the second half stats.
Have you ever bet an under in your whole life?
No. So second half, Kings are -1 and over-under's 112.
You should bet the under every Thursday night football.
So there was a stat that came out is if you bet under on every single football game so far this year, if you bet $100 on the under on every single football game, you'd be up $1,500 right now.
Perfect.
Fantasy football is down 22% in scoring this year. Also, another fun fact for you. And I think it's because there's just a lot of bad teams. A lot of injuries too.
A lot of bad quarterback play.
So down 22%.
All of our we just missed we just ending the golden age of quarterbacks. They're all aging out. Brady's aging out. Stafford's aging out. Matt Ryan looks like
Rodgers is average.
He's terrible.
Even guys with good receivers like Carr, he's been better. Last few years, he's been bad.
Russell Wilson is a dumpster fire.
Atrocious. There's some teams that just, even Kyler Murray, he's been really bad. It looks like he's a high school quarterback.
Well, there's new Call of Duty coming out, so it's not going to get any better.
That's great. That's great.
All right, second half is starting. Here we go. Come on, Kings.
Oh, boy. I still got Gronk, so.
Dame has got the ball. I just assume he's going to score 48 points in the second half.
So 112, that would put it at what? 218 if you guys bet the second half over. Kings were -1, so they have them winning by 5.
Kings moving the ball. Barnes
All right, where are you?
Turned away. Oh, turnover.
Okay, I'm at 11:30. They're talking about it. They're giving the ball back to the Kings.
Yeah. Nice try by Nurk to just grab the ball and pass it in.
Yeah, it's definitely out on. I think that's Anthony. Got his finger in there. So Kings up 4 with the ball.
Or Herder put some like crazy juju spin on it.
Ping pong shot. Corner of the table.
Mm-hmm.
Buckets.
Spin shot.
Looks like the concession stands were a little busy. People are struggling to get back to their seats. Kickball. Hate to see it. I think the Kings just hold the ball and just keep getting kickballs. Just keep throwing it off the foot. They'll win by 4. Everybody's happy. First time ever,
they
0 points in the
throw
second
it at
half.
their feet and just run the whole clock out.
Mm-hmm. Just start passing it back and forth with their feet.
Hey, Paula's back in the game.
Oh,
he had 6 minutes in the first half. Let's see if he can go longer than 2 minutes without another foul.
There's a lot going on. Yeah, it goes out. Yeah, they pass it in over there.
He's not allowed to kick it with his foot, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Wait a minute. Which foot did he use? That would decide which side of the court we passed it in on.
His fingernails are too long. Did we check them?
Yeah, we need to get everybody in a line. Cleats up. So we'll see how Fox played. Played really good in the first half. That's a pretty good start to the second half. That guy's really happy. Excellent mustache, too. Kings up 6, 57-51.
Oh,
11:09.
Good for that
11:0. Okay, Zach, tell me when you're at.
Dame just crossed half court.
Tell me when you're at 11:02.
4, 3, 2.
Okay. We should be somewhat similar now. I mean, we're not great at math. You need to help.
We haven't been podcasting enough to get synced up.
You need to help. That a baby. Good defense by Sabonis. Just kind of get it in the way. Kings have played really well on that end.
Ask. He can't actually guard Nurk. He's not big enough.
Sabonis. Just against most guys, Sabonis is really good around the rim. Nurkic is just a problem with his size. That's going to be 2 unless you help. Nope. Out of control. I love it. Oh, boy.
Just give it to somebody.
Casey doesn't even know what's going on. Herder.
All day, Troy. All day.
Burger, baby.
Red Velvet
Big 3
is
by
my
Herder.
new favorite king of all time.
Oh, my gosh. What a great nickname. 60-51. Kings are playing well. Herder's got 13 in just 17 minutes. So
I think I'm going to have to create a Red Velvet shirt to sell on our site here in a little bit. That's gonna be
Why
my project
not?
this week.
We got nothing else going on.
We need
Just
a
build shirts.
Fox
Oh
in the
boy.
Ox shirt, and
Oh
we need
boy.
a red velvet shirt.
Okay, you can't transition timeout. I love that by Brown. Brown's just gonna chew him out. Played so well. Kings up 7 still with the ball, coming back with 9:56 into the left in the third
He's
quarter.
like, I'm not mad.
Holmes
I'm
is
disappointed.
yeah. So another good start, I would say. Herder's looking good for 3. He's going to be one of those guys that's going to be huge, I think, for the Kings. He's one of those role players, one of those, if he plays well, it's going to be really good for the Kings. And if he doesn't, it's not too bad because there's other people that can fill his role. So I think if him or Monk can get going, I think that's just going to be who plays the minutes at the 2.
Yeah, tonight it's harder, and
It didn't work
There's
with
no
Monk.
reason Monk can't come in and just hit 2 or 3 threes back to back to back.
Or Terrence Davis. I mean, all 3 of those guys, I mean, you can interlock. I think Herder's doing well defensively, though, and that's something that's not going to show up in the box score. I think they're playing really good team defense right now with this lineup. Akpala hasn't fouled. It's been 2 minutes and 4 seconds, so
Good
that's
for
a come
him.
up.
Good for him. He's evolving, Trent.
I thought the referees, too, were a little quick with the whistle in the first half, so we'll see how they
It's their first game,
fish.
too, Trey.
We'll see how they're going to officiate it in the second half. The Kings were very aggressive on the defensive end, which you like to see, but a little bit too much in the first quarter. I believe 9 or 10 team fouls in the first quarter. So
Fox 4 or 5 from 3. Herder 4 or 5 from 3.
yeah,
Davis
hit
2
80.
for 5. They're flying right now.
Yeah, shooting the ball well. Like I said, the defense, you just can't have easy transition buckets like that. That was a bad pass that led to a break. Blazers are a lot more athletic than the Kings. Put them in the half court. Right now, your half court defense is doing well, finishing each possession with the defensive rebound. So keep that up, and I like our chances.
Only 9 turnovers so far.
Yeah, they came in
for a Kings team. That's not bad.
They've come in bunches,
but they've
too.
only forced 6. So
every time that the Blazers have been on a run, it's because of bad possessions that end in a turnover and a leak out like we just saw. So Kings take care of the ball, make their free throws. There's no reason why the Kings shouldn't win. All right, what do you got?
I got a replay. I got Nurk.
I got
Dame.
yeah, Dame Nurk.
They're just running pick and roll and owning
Are
us.
you showing Fox? Okay, I got Sabonis. Tell me when you see Sabonis.
It's a bonus.
Okay, we should be.
Loca's joining us tonight. Now it's an official party.
Okay, it is party time, everyone. Kings up 7 with the ball. 9:56 left in the third. This is like
we're like way too excited for this. Oh boy,
that can't be the play. Like there's so many different things you could draw up rather than just let's get a quick 3 from Barnes that doesn't hit the rim. There's no way that was drawn up. I don't know if Barnes was in the wrong spot and that's supposed to be for Herder or he's like, no, I'm gonna get mine.
He's like,
probably
gonna
get traded
I'm
in a
supposed to
few
shoot
months.
it the most. Great D by Herder.
Yeah.
On Nurk.
Yurkic
He's like scared
doesn't
of him.
know what's going on. Uh-oh.
Fox and rhythm.
Yeah, definitely going that way. Good shot by Fox. I thought it might have been a little forced. I don't know if we needed it there. Good crashing. Sabonis does a really good job on the offensive end. Got us an extra position. Nurk going to the bench. This could be big. We'll see how Sabonis does in the middle against not Nurk. I like our chances. They're going to the zone now on the defensive end. KZ traveled, but they didn't call
Herder from the moon, and it's in.
Why not?
Why not?
He
that was
is
from Real
feeling
Linda, I
him,
think, Troy.
feeling himself tonight. So Kings up 10. Herder, 5 of 6 from 3, 16. Well, that's
That
a star
help.
track, I would say.
That will help.
He's filling those points that you would normally get from Murray. Someone had to step up tonight, and he's the one who it's been. And one on the other end, I believe that is
Oh, he wants a challenge.
They won the challenge on every play. I don't know if you've watched the NBA before, but I didn't know if that was Dame or if that was Herder, but it was Herder indeed on the replay there.
Well, he didn't actually touch him, so that was actually probably would have been a good challenge.
I think they got Herder on the foul, or they called Sabonis on that.
Oh, we liked our own stream. That's good. Did you just do that?
No. Did you?
No, it could be one of our wives, though.
I doubt it. Mine's watching the challenge. I can hear it. We need more of that from Fox. That is so easy. That is like 75 steps, but we don't care. Kings up by 9.
It's Euro step, Trey. As long as you say Euro step, it's not traveling.
See, I have it on mute. I didn't hear him.
Yeah, Dame beat Sabonis to the rim. That's about right.
That's fine, though. You don't want Sabonis to pick up another
foul. And then
foul.
Fox just beats everyone in the world to the basket because he's the second fastest player in the NBA, according to the GMs.
I don't know if you saw that, but Fox just laid it in. Oh, crap. Yeah, we'll see. That's a weak call. That's a legal pick. All right, Zach.
Sarah with a like. I think that's our culprit for the random Spivey special liking their own stream. But I'll take
Possibly. We'll take it. Any like we can get, we'll take. We don't care how we get it. So that's not a foul. I don't care what you say. And we're getting back to this tic-tac, patty whack, give your dog a foul. Fox has 24. He's going to have to stop scoring for you, Zach. Are you just like that, having that much problem reading that comment, or what's happening?
No, they're like they're coming back. Like the David Schuster comment from earlier today. Either he's saying it again or they're looping back. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
A lot of things are happening. Corner 3 by Portland.
It's because I wasn't paying attention. I gotta lock in on the game, and then we'll be good.
7:46 left in the ball game, at least where I'm at.
Yeah, that's right where I'm at. Sabonis. Troy, did we get it?
Dunk.
Boom shakalaka watch.
Nice. Boom shakalaka. Kings up by 8 with 7:34 left in the ball game. Kings looking good. +4 here in the third quarter, which is where they usually struggle. Great defense, even better shot by the Blazers. Cut it to 6 with 7:23
Barnes
left.
got beat. No way, I don't believe it. Sabonis, another boom shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka. And he almost got 2 points for the takedown there on the defender after he grabbed the ball, so that's even better. Kings offense looks a lot better than it did for the spurts there in the end of the first, start of the second. So,
getting fadeaway threes from the Blazers all night. As long as it's not Dame, they're going to be in good
shape.
The
most impressive thing for me is KZ making it 5 minutes without a foul.
It makes the big difference.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Fox flipped his leg out. It must be a foul.
Yeah, he kicked his leg. I think that's in the rule book. Harden wrote it in there. It was Sharpie. He has a bad pass by Fox, then a really good pass by Fox there on the replay. Sabonis just eating right now.
Shut up.
It is wild. He didn't touch him. I would review it, but I guess you can't.
Sarah hit me with a reading is hard. I don't like that. That feels that hurt my soul. But I did get to play my
24, 5 and 6 for Fox. Misses the. That's very surprising. Miss. That is very surprising that the Kings are that poor from the. That's one thing Fox definitely needs to be a little bit better at is the free throws because he's going to get there so much.
Only 2 boom shakalakas, but I've got at least 12 terrible shot NBA Jam clips so far. I didn't know that I needed to get an airball clip, but I'll have that ready for next week.
So Kings up 9, 6:45 left in the third, +5 here in the third quarter, halfway through. Playing well on the defensive end. I don't want to jinx it, but Dame can't even dribble.
Yeah, Akpala is like in his brain, Trey.
Yeah, he's like, who the hell is this guy? He hit me 3 times, sat on the bench, and now he's back in.
What's his name? His name's KZ. What does that even? What's the Z stand for?
Silent. Fox
trying to draw a foul.
Threw his head back.
Dame
normally that's
wide
a foul.
Open, and a miss.
Boy.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if that's a foul. There's a lot going on there. Didn't turn out well for the Kings.
Portland
Sloppy.
with the 3.
Cut it to 6. So we're +2 halfway through the third, which is good. If we can play even in the third, That's rare. So
Fox got
that had to have been
mugged, but somehow
that's
gets the
okay.
bucket.
He didn't give up. He
Kings
didn't
up 8.
start crying. I think that puts him at 27 points.
Yeah, I lost that one.
9 this quarter. So he would have hit the over for sure. That's not close.
Herder with the rebound. That's my dude.
I mean, that wasn't his rebound, but okay.
Oh, we got a Barnes.
He's just
Euro
padding the
step.
stats. Padding the stats.
Missed shot off the backboard to himself.
I don't.
Put
Did
the back
that counted, right?
Yeah,
it
counted.
kind of looked like everyone was upset and it was an offensive foul somehow.
Yeah, it
So
counted. We're up 10.
Kings up 10. Kings up
Wild.
10.
This is wild.
5:37 left in the third.
Kings responding in the third quarter. Have you seen this before, Trey? I don't even know what to believe anymore.
I mean, there's still 5.5 minutes left in the third, so kind of scares me a little bit. But again, Kings up 10 tonight without Murray, which is probably going to be one of their horses throughout the season. Kings expected to win 33.5 games, which they do, would be an NBA record because no one's ever tied. Pretty excited. I would have bet the over. It's too late now, but I think I've done it like the last 10 years and I've lost the last 10 years. So
I don't know that
Kings
I've
playing
seen
well.
anyone on the internet take the under on this thing.
No, a lot, even the national, I've seen a lot of good things. They say if they can figure out the defensive end, they'll be a pretty good team this year. They're seeing 8-9 seed from what I've read, 10-11 seed low end. I think they're going to be playing important games towards the end of the season. I think there's going to be some hype.
I think they can finish ahead of Portland. I think they can finish in front of the Lakers.
I don't know about the Jazz after tonight, but
the Jazz was one I had penciled in for tanking, and they just beat the Nuggets, who people are picking to win the championship. So I don't know what to believe anymore. First game of the year.
One first game, home opener. Everyone says you're going to suck. They just kind of probably just hustled them, outplayed them, gave everything they had.
Well, I think the Jazz are going to be trading Rudy Gay and Conley and whatever veterans they have left, other than Sexton and Lauri Markkanen.
Well, you have to think too. The West is just deep. I know the Suns are getting boat race tonight, but they're going to be a very good team. The Grizzlies are good. Clippers. People forget about the Clippers. They're pretty good. And I don't know if you heard about this other team, the Warriors. They might end up being pretty good this year. So
they play
very
in
top
San Francisco,
heavy.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Newly used to be Oakland. They moved across the bay. They're sitting on the dock as well. We'll see. Very difficult to win in the West. Like I said, the East has also gotten a lot better too, though, which is nice. Some of the talent has moved to that side of the bracket. But we'll see. Just keep playing hard. That's all we care about as Kings fans. Play hard.
They're playing defense, Troy. This is amazing. I love every second of this.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those things where they're probably going to give up over 100 points, probably 110 to 120 range. But their defense has played better, if that makes sense. It's the NBA now. A lot of threes. Oh, are you ahead of me?
It was a boom shakalaka from Jeremy Grant, but I'm not going to play the clip because...
Okay, will you pause it?
I'm
where's
at 5:08.
Your clock at? Okay, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. All right. We're synced up-ish.
No, I think I'm still a couple seconds ahead. That's okay.
No worries. No rules.
Come on, Sabonis.
Be home by dark.
Nurk is out. You got to just own this dude.
Yeah, I don't even know who that guy is. I don't even think Sabonis knows who he is.
24-second violation.
So after all the hype,
yikes.
But hey, sometimes you got to run the clock out. You know what I mean? They're playing the old Ponderosa High School offense. Tire them out and get a layup, baby. That was a dunk from the Raptors by Grant. That looked like Horse Grant.
It looked like Amy Grant. It looked
Grant
like
Hill.
Ulysses S. Grant.
Grant Napier. Nice. Another good defensive possession there by the Kings. I don't know what Sabonis is doing, but
That can't be the offense.
no.
Where's the
There's a
whistle
lot
from
of
Brown on that one? Come on.
that should have been an and one.
Portland with an easy
Portland
layup.
with
6
two buckets
game.
out of the.
A lazy layup from Fox. It's
This
basically
is
a
just-
turnover.
They look tired. I don't know how you can look tired,
And Okpala with another foul.
but he gets two more. So 8 minutes without a foul for Okpala. I think we definitely need to make some subs. I saw somebody run to the table there,
Just
but
somebody.
really bad offense out of the timeout. 24-second, then two really bad possessions where the ball didn't move once and two missed layups. So get back to the half court offense. It was working well. Let's get some open shots. Let's not play hero ball, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, they're like one
crazy.
on 3 layups. There's no reason for it.
It's crazy.
Two
Forget how
people are
long
open.
NBA games have such ebbs and flows, but Kings
Holmes in for
we talked about.
Sabonis.
That's
Mitchell
our
coming
one
in for
move.
Okpala.
Okay. Sabonis has 4 fouls, 11 points. He's playing okay.
Okpala has
which is
22
good.
fouls, I think.
Yeah. He's fouled out tomorrow night too, or whenever they play next.
Monk is in the game.
Yeah, like we said though, Sabonis isn't really playing that great. It has 11 points. The Kings are up 5. We would take that every night of the year. We'll see what we can get from this second string. That's a foul on Dame.
Yeah, Justice Winslow just shoved Monk basically to the center stripe.
Should have been standing there though. I think he learned his lesson. Not a lot of fouls down on this end. Kings need to be aggressive, especially next quarter. Getting the bonus early would be nice because they're shooting the ball from the free throw line so well. So that's key. Okay, the old driving kick. Oh, this is our lineup we love.
Yeah, this is
boy.
not good. We need Herter.
Let's get Herter in the 4th. That's not
And
a
an
block.
and
How
one.
is that a block? How
it was
is
Barnes.
that a block?
Barnes can't set his feet, Troy.
Barnes was sitting there for like an hour. So Portland on a 7-0, possibly 8-0 run here out of the timeout.
Yeah, he's moving.
Yeah, he
He
jumped
leaned into
into
the
it.
guy. It was close, but
Lazy defense.
Chase, we'll see. We've seen a lot of good things tonight. We've seen a lot better defense. We've seen a lot better 3-point shooting than we saw last year. Still seeing lazy defense sometimes though.
Poor hero offense. 8-0 run the last 2 minutes for the Blazers.
Depending
Barnes
on who's
gonna
on
do
the
his-
floor, the ball doesn't really move like it should.
Monk from way
Sure,
downtown.
why not Monk
All
for
right.
3?
Well, we don't
We love
care
it.
if it goes in. It's beautiful. So Kings with a big 3 there to go back up by 5 +1 here in the third quarter.
Monk
which
from
is,
way downtown. That was like 28-footer.
Yeah, I don't know why he's hoisting, but I'll jump on the ship.
I think of everyone in the game, he's the only one we want to hoist it though.
Yeah. So weird kind of lucky bounce there for Portland. They get a layup, cut it to 3, 2:38. This is what we want. Barnes just doing old man stuff. It's terrible.
Yeah, this
offense has been so
this
bad
lineup cannot play
together. No. I mean, I'd almost have Trey Lyles on the court. You know what I mean? You got to rebound that, Barnes. Nope. Of course not.
No, Barnes
one
doesn't get rebounds, Trey.
Gonna let that guy jump over your back. Grant, help. Holmes. Nice. That's had to be a foul. But
All right, Portland's cut it to 1. Let's see if we can get
absolutely atrocious last 4 minutes. I know Brown loves to use his timeouts, and he might have used them.
I think he has to bench everyone that's out, though. I think because of foul trouble, there's like not an option to just slam the controller down and get everyone out of here.
We need a rage quit. That a boy, Barnes.
Barnes with the.
You need that. I mean, you
guess
need to
so.
have that. But we need to also get back on defense. Look around. Oh, Mitchell. Head to the ball, baby.
Yeah, that was going to be a foul.
It's really unfortunate. I don't, again, what does Holmes really do there? I mean, Lillard's running into him. This offense has just been atrocious. Atrocious.
We're trying to figure out what these lineups are. This is probably my least favorite unit that we have. Mitchell.
No Fox.
Monk.
No Fox.
Barnes,
no Sabonis.
Holmes. And who's the fifth one? Oh, good. Lyles is coming in for Terrence Davis. That's what we
mind.
Needed.
Yeah, that's where the offense is coming
This is my least favorite lineup.
And again, one of those things that we talk about is closing out quarters, and something that they did a really good job in the half. And they're going to be losing, shockingly, another poor third quarter by the Sacramento Kings. Going into the fourth.
I guess they're hot too.
Ebbs and flows the NBA. Like we said, Portland was up once by 15. They haven't.
This second unit is where we're noticing the difference of not having Keegan Murray.
Absolutely. There's no points there. There's the offense just is bad. That's got to be the second foul in the under 2. Maybe not.
That's got to be a
Kings
away
just
from the
weren't.
ball.
I don't know if I want.
Simons is chicken winging him. That's definitely a foul.
I think ball out, though. Yeah. Just weren't aggressive enough to be in the bonus at this point. Next foul will put them at the line. Kings up by 1 with 1:12 left in the third quarter.
This is a lineup where we need Monk to just be hot. Just monk it up.
Well, you need, like you said, you need Murray here in this situation.
Right.
You don't have him tonight. So someone had to step up.
And it's going to be Trey Lyles with a 3 from the corner.
I told you, I'm so happy that guy came in the game. So the Kings go back up by 4, puts them even in the third quarter.
I think the key is when I talk garbage about someone on the Kings, they hit a 3. So
Mitchell can't play defense. Ugh. Oh boy, there's a lot going on there. No, don't call a foul on that. Don't call a foul on that.
To Fair Oaks.
I don't even think he touched it.
Did the guy just launch it?
I look like it to me.
Did he think it was like a t-shirt cannon? And he was just kind of
look.
I don't think Holmes touched that.
No, absolutely not.
Did we challenge it? Holmes didn't do the little circle finger thing.
Yeah, he didn't say around town Jimmy Brown. That's 5 seconds. He's got to shoot it. He's got to shoot it. Hands up, hands up. Finish the possession.
Kings can't get off.
Nope.
They can't get defensive rebounds.
Now with this line, I don't know what you're looking at. We can't be out running.
Who is left on this bench that could come in and help this unit, though?
Gosh, give me Dellavedova or
Brownest Rice asked, finals prediction, and do the Kings win more than 35 games? Kings absolutely win more than 35 games.
Just they won't win tonight, but I mean, they might find 35.
Warriors, Bucks in the finals.
I think everyone's going that way. I think the Warriors are the best team. The Warriors, if healthy, see how this last 1.3 seconds go.
Not great. 84-84 going into the fourth.
Another bad third quarter. Up by 10, gave it back. Similar to what the Blazers did in the second quarter.
We do got the Warriors coming up, though.
Yeah, they got to start the quarter off hot. Dame will probably be on the bench. He's going to get his towards the end on the line, probably from 3. We'll see how it goes. Got to hit shots. Got to get stops. Got to finish those stops with rebounds. So I think Sabonis will probably play the last 8 minutes of the game. I'd be shocked if Fox didn't play 10 out of 12 in the fourth. Maybe even alongside Mitchell. We'll see. I think the Warriors win it all. To answer that question, if they stay healthy, I think they're the best team, without a doubt.
They were just playing deep bench for like the whole game against the Lakers and just putting it on them.
Yeah, without a doubt, they're going to be the best team again if they stay healthy, which, always going to be a question mark with Clay and even Curry with an ankle and all those things.
Herder
Jordan
plus
Poole
20,
with
Monk minus 16. I think that's the story of the game so far right now.
it's just atrocious. But then again, I mean, if you think about it, Monk's going to be playing a lot with Murray. And I think
Oh, that the unit that Monk is having to play with right now is pretty bad. Normally he'd have Keegan Murray, which should help. Brownus Rice, I do not think the Lakers make the playoffs.
I think they're a 6 seed, but he thinks I'm
I
crazy.
think they're an 11 seed. That's where I'm at right now.
The way they played yesterday, I could believe it. But again, they played the best team in the league. So we'll see. LeBron just looks old. If LeBron figures it out, I think they'll be fine.
Westbrook, well, it depends on what happens with Westbrook. If they can trade him for something
trade MVP
helpful,
candidate.
They just need shooting. They have no shooting.
Yeah, Anthony Davis minus 21 last night went on the court. That's never a good sign.
I think they started the game 1 for 15 from 3 or something insane like that.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. They kept it close for a little bit, made a little run towards the end of the game. So here we go. Great for the over 64 there in the third quarter, 84-84. 112 was the over-under for the second half. We just need 50, 48 really to push. That, again, it's just the offense that we're running here is really, really, really poor. Fox needs to get back on the court and soon.
Yeah, we can't have Fox and Sabonis off the floor ever.
No. And the issue is Sabonis has 4 fouls.
Yeah.
Plus,
and I don't think they want Fox to play 40 minutes tonight.
No. This is the offense, though. That is what you draw up. Okay, so great start to the fourth for the Kings. Are you behind me a little bit?
I think so.
Where are you? I'm at 11-24.
Lyles with a fadeaway 3.
Okay, let me know when you're at 21.
Okay, I'm at 30.
Dang. Yeah, if you're following us, Spice Buster Podcast, we stream the game, so we're a little bit behind, just a few seconds. The score on the Kings down 3. The score on the screen is pretty accurate. We're just a few seconds behind. So Kings down 3, 11 minutes left. Another bad 3 by the Kings. How this lineup is still on the court, is that the...
How far could Mike Brown throw a clipboard if he had a clipboard in his hand? I think he could make it to the other side of the court.
I don't know. I don't even know if he's watching this game. There's no way you could be watching this game and be like, yeah.
They're like, yeah, I think Davion Mitchell's going to figure it out.
Gosh.
Monk with a terrible turnover. He got a block, though. Okay, we'll count that.
Okay, I thought that had to have been a flagrant. So if we can keep it close, bring our squad in that's been playing so well tonight, the Herder, Fox, Sabonis. I like our chances.
Lyles in the corner with a 3, tied it up. Okay.
I almost looked like he banked it. If Lyles can do what Murray can
Lyles had a couple games in the preseason where he just got hot out of nowhere. Kings are shooting 43% from 3 tonight. 35 threes they've chucked up so far.
That's the new NBA. It can't be the new NBA, but another foul early by the Kings. Portland's definitely going to get into the bonus, I believe, early. You're going to see a lot of Lillard from the line late in this game, unfortunately, if you're a Kings fan. But if Lyle's going to hit threes, okay, Monk's coming out. Beautiful.
But Herder didn't come in.
I think Fox came in. Yeah. So that's fine. Let's say I think Fox can play the rest of the game. Herder might not be able to. So yeah, you can't watch that offense for much longer. I think they'll bring Sabonis back at probably the 8-minute mark, maybe even 7-minute mark, depending on how things are going.
Fadeaway 3 from Simons.
I'd probably bring Sabonis in right now.
Blazers by
Kings
3.
Kings at one point were up by 10 in the third. Blazers, their biggest lead, I believe, was 15 in the second.
Move the ball, guys. A little, is that a baby boom shakalaka? I'm going to play the clip just because.
We need the Mo in our dugout right now. Kings are chasing one with 9:23 left in the ball game. Wide open 3 by the Blazers, and there's a good reason for it. Nowhere close. Kings with the rebound. Fox is just going to take over, I think. Or Lyles, either one.
I love a Trey Lyles ISO. That's got to be the offense, right?
Yeah. Just go stand in the corner, and they'll get you the ball. Wow. That's a grown man shot right there.
That was
Portland
like a
goes
weird
back up
sky
3.
hook from a forward. That was kind of weird.
Yeah. Again, Anthony just eating.
Who's the shooter in this lineup? Is it Trey Lyles?
Yeah, that's who they're trying to draw and kick to. That's the offense, baby.
Can we get Davion Mitchell out of the game?
That's a bonus.
He is now 0 for 5 from 3, 1 from 8 from the field.
But he went to the gym in the off season, so I mean you can't really be mad at him, right? Maybe his arms are too big.
I guess he's playing decent defense. But...
Yeah, we'll take that. Any way we can get it. Any way we can stop the clock and bring new people in.
Yeah, get Herter in.
Shannon
needs
Sharp.
to play the last 8 minutes.
I didn't see him at the table. I know Sabonis is coming in. Maybe Terrence
there's
Davis.
Dame,
I'm not
so
sure.
that's not good.
He's kind of had a interesting night. Terrence Davis looks like he's back in the game. Sabonis came back in. Trey Lyles is still in though, so I don't like that. Oh, Herter's back in the game.
Well, they're in trouble now. We got Herter.
Yeah, game over. I don't think is Sabonis in. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Little
like
Fox
this lineup.
Knox turnover. I like it.
Yeah, why not? This is what it's like being a Kings fan. You get really excited for about 6 months.
And then they play
Then
the
it's
games,
just
and then
depression, just deep, dark depression. Good defense
Herter's
again
got
by
his
Herter.
hand in there. A little tip ball.
I mean, he got beat, but we'll take it. Okay. Nice
That's a stop, baby.
defense.
That's a stop.
Yeah, again, really good defense by the Kings tonight. I've been very happy with that side of the ball. We just needs to not be him.
He just fell over. Oops, I dropped it. And then Terrence Davis got a layup.
Okay, we'll take it. The crowd is into it.
All right, should I
baby.
write it down? I got to get the Benny Hill music prepped for next week, too.
I don't know what's happening, but
There's a lot of things
people
going on, and I don't get them.
there's people on the court trying to wipe up sweat.
That dude
looked
just
like
fell over.
Yeah, we'll take it. And then he almost got another steal, but the guy was wiping up sweat. So I think they stopped the
Is
game
it
or
dead
something.
ball? Is it a redo? How does that work?
Mulligan.
Mulligan, yeah, breakfast ball.
So 7:15 left in the ball game. Kings are chasing one. We got the lineup that has worked well tonight out on the floor. I don't like Terrence Davis guarding Dame. That kind of
We'll see
worries
if
me.
the Kings can get a stop here. They're going to need stops down the stretch. They could not keep up scoring-wise with this team.
Rebound. Nope.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it. You get a stop and you can't finish the possession on
Dame
the
is good.
defensive end.
Oh, Herter. Boom. Bang.
Oh my, that guy is feeling himself tonight. Thank you, Hawks. So the Kings tie it up. The crowd is into it with 6:35. There is some fire and intensity. And
Herter with the steal.
and
Throw
don't
it down,
do it to
Red
him.
Velvet.
Don't do it to him, Red Velvet. What a pickup for the
Kings up by 2.
baby. Come on, come on. Kings up by 2 with 6:18 left in the ball game. I don't know what they're running defensively, but
Whatever
need
it
like
is,
8
Herter slapping at the ball. I think that's the defense right now.
That's got to be a legal pick by Nurkic. How did
That's
that
just a
go
great
in?
screen. All right.
That's not
Portland with a 3-ball.
screen.
Portland up by 1.
Wow,
Fox does
that
not
guy's
care. He was going to run
fast.
past everyone. Kings
No.
up by 1.
Yeah. Go get teed too, Fox, for no reason.
What are they?
He was hugging 64.
Are they calling a foul or what are we doing here?
Kings fans are
Chauncey's
clapping.
upset.
I think we got an 1.
Fox is just going to stand at the free throw until they give him the ball to shoot this free throw, I guess.
Mitchell's back in. Everyone's on the court.
I think Chauncey's checking into the game himself.
The band is on the field. Anybody that's watching with us could let us know what is happening. There's camera, low angles. We got spotlights. That's a foul at the top there.
All right, Trey,
right?
add it to the list. We need the Towley. I have no idea what's going on. We need that too.
We don't know.
Those will all be ready for next week.
Nobody knows what's happening.
Kings are up 1. That's all we know. Maybe 2 if
maybe
Fox gets
at
to
the
shoot
line. We don't know.
Headed into a commercial. Kings looking a lot better since Herter came back in. I'll just tell you that.
The one lineup has played well. It's Fox, Herter, Sabonis, and whoever else. We don't care. But those 3 need to be on the court the rest of the game. Use your timeouts. Give them their pops. Maybe let Herter
Barnes
rest.
and Okpala if he hasn't fouled out yet. That needs to be the closing lineup.
Yeah, I don't mind having Lyles out there defensively. He's not really a liability, and he has the ability to knock down a shot.
He's not a Lyles ability.
Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is he's not like KZ on the other end who's just running around, not going to be able to do anything. Yeah. You're playing 4-on-5 over there, which is fine when you got the Fox and the Ox, and Red Velvet.
I'm making a Red Velvet shirt, Trent. We're going to sell it on our website. I'm telling you right now.
So we're on timeout. We're still trying to figure out what's happening, but the Kings are up at least 1. Fox is possibly going to the line. Maybe it's a clear path foul. The fans are into it. I can just hear them right now at the arena. You know what time it is, Sacramento. You know what time it is, Sacramento.
Shawnee joining us tonight. Herter, indeed. Herter is saving the team right now. He is our
Herter for president. I know elections are coming in. Maybe the mayor. I don't know. Just he needs to do.
He's at least on the local school board.
I believe he's yes on Prop 27. I know he wants to be gambling while he's on the bench there on other games. So Herter definitely looks like a guy who's yes on Prop 27. So Kings, little fire.
So do we vote?
Intensity.
We vote yes on 26 and 27. I know they're both pro gambling.
Whatever the pro ones are, because we would never do it otherwise. So Kings in the huddle. That's as good as description as you guys are going to get from me. Sabonis is still on the court.
I think Momo's trying to explain it to us right now, but we don't have the sound on.
Yeah. She's like, I'm going to talk to you guys after the game. It's going to be good. I got Kenny Thomas with me. Guy's a wizard. So Fox is going back to the line. 4-1. They try to give him a little gimmicky
I think Lillard's
foul.
trying to say, this is the Kings, right?
Yeah. I get those. So 5:55, Fox going to the line. Zach, where is he in your game?
I think that's where we're at. He's about to shoot a free throw.
He made it. How far ahead are you?
I'm at 5:55. He hasn't shot the free throw yet.
Okay. I'm at 5:52. Let me know when you get there. Kings up 2. Spoiler alert, he makes it.
Okay. 52.
Okay. So Kings up 2. Again, we're streaming it, so we might be a few seconds behind you, but the Kings are up 2, 99-97 with 5:45 left in the ball game. Great defense there by the Fox.
A little steal. A little ox for the layup. Kings by 4.
That's the kind of intensity you need. Like, I love Sabonis. Like, that's a guy I would want to be teammates with. You got Mitchell on the court. I think they were. Is that Terrence Davis too? I can't see who that is down at the bottom.
That's
there.
Terrence Davis.
Okay.
Herter, so they Mitchell, took out Fox, Sabonis.
So they took out Lyles and brought in Mitchell to go
Somehow
super
he
small.
threw that ball through Sabonis like a
Yeah.
video game glitch.
The entire Kings bench thought it was a travel. There's no such thing in the NBA, so I don't know what they're asking for. Kings up 2 with 5 minutes left in the ball game. Playing well on the defensive end. Sabonis needs to take him to the
Fox
church.
for 3 again?
Oh,
are you kidding me right now?
baby. If he hits those, he could be an MVP candidate. I know that sounds crazy.
Troy likes to throw around MVP candidate.
All right, well, how many does he have tonight?
That's got to be 6, I think. I'll double check for you right now.
Easy bucket for the Blazers on the other end. Kings up 3 with 4:30 left in the ball game. They're right on the
5
spread.
for 7 from 3.
How many points though?
Fox has 33 right now.
Yeah,
And
that's ugly.
He just clanked it off the side.
Terrible shot.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna stop saying things like he's gonna be MVP because he's gonna do that. But
You
Mitchell's
just
done a pretty
jinxed
good job.
Westbrook, you jinx Fox.
It's nice having a guy that can at least somewhat slow down.
I think
Lillard.
Anthony Simons is going to be an MVP candidate. Nope. See,
Wow.
That's opposite effect for me.
Dang, stop it, Zach. All right, tie game. 3:50 left in the ball game. I think last year we watched the opener in Portland, right?
I think so.
Just red velvet us.
Terrence Davis for 3. Not even close.
That's Terrence Davis for 3. Gosh dang it. Tie game. 3:26 left in the ball game.
The ball moved around. Not the best shot that we could have got, but
No, a little forced late in the shot clock, but could have been worse. Timeout, Blazers.
we got a Portland fan joining us.
Oh boy, get him
Ruben,
out of here.
certified trapper. Is that what that says?
I'm not sure.
You can root for Portland all you want. We don't really care. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
It's Spivey Special Podcast.
Yeah, we know the outcome already. So luckily the second half over. Looks like it's going to hit. Maybe for the game. We're currently at 208, 104, 104. We need 22 in the last 3.5 minutes. Probably not going to get there unless we go to overtime. Kings were 3-point favorites, which is basically a push 'em. Basketball usually get 3 points. Home team. Kings playing well with certain lineups on the court. Gave away a lot of minutes in the third. Gave away a lot of minutes late in the first and early in the second when that mix match of non-starters and non-Murray were on the court.
Definitely missing Keegan Murray right now.
And that's been the difference, those minutes when you didn't have the scoring and you just had some atrocious lineups. I think Mike Brown will watch the tape on that. He'll know his rotations better as we get a little bit deeper into the season. Hopefully we can sneak one out here. Kings tied 104-104 late in the fourth.
I like most of what I've seen so far. It's just the second unit struggling a little bit, but the frontline unit has been killing it tonight.
Yeah, Fox is doing what Fox should. Little left to be desired by Sabonis. He's playing well, but not as well as...
This is one of those matchups, though. Anytime he plays Nurk or any of these big centers, he always struggles.
Yeah, he'll dominate against the teams without...
He's still plus 12, though.
Yeah, what's his line? Points and rebounds?
He's 13, 4, and 5.
Yeah, just like you kind of said, just average for him. He's the kind of guy, especially without Murray, you wanted to take an extra step forward tonight and play well. But again, the matchup isn't great for him to do so.
Yeah,
So we're in
Monk
timeout.
minus 16 in 15 minutes. That's impressive.
Yeah. Just when he's on it's just been bad possessions every time he's been on the floor.
Well, he's been the only shooter on the floor.
That's the problem. Where are you?
I got a Herder highlight. That's where I'm at.
Okay. De'Aaron Fox just laid it up. When it gets to his highlight, let me know.
Here comes Fox. I laid it in.
Alrighty, so tie game. Blazers with the ball late in the fourth quarter at Arco Arena. It's always going to be Arco Arena to us. 3:18 left in the ball game. We'll
It's
see how
always
the
going to be
defense.
power balance pavilion to me, Trey.
That's fine.
Let's see if Kings can get a stop here. Deep three from the Blazers. No good.
Nice. Great defense.
Terrence
Great
Davis
defensive
with the rebounds. There's our boy.
I don't like the Terrence Davis in the 3 personally. There's so many better options. I think that
Oh, boy.
that's a really, really bad pass.
That was an attempt at an alley-oop, and Sabonis could not jump 6 feet off the ground.
Fox needs to just
Upset Fox is not good Fox for us.
No, he's going to come down and try to do too much. That might surprise everyone that's a Kings fan, but
got to get stops down the stretch. This is the difference between last year and the last 16 years Kings, and hopefully this year's the defense. And there it is.
Got to
her
stop.
Fox got a rebound. Let's see if we can get some points, boys.
They're just forcing it into Sabonis. I don't like it.
Kick out to Herder from a million.
Oh, boom
Terrence
shakalaka
Davis.
that. Boom shakalaka that.
Oh, where's my mouse? Where's my mouse?
And then they teed up Davis. Great. Giving points away. I think he was using some choice words as he went back on.
Did he yell
defense.
boom shakalaka after he did it? Is that why he got teed up?
He might have used a descriptive word to describe the shakalaka.
Dame makes the free throw, 1 point game.
Gosh, that is so bad to give points away late in a close game like that when you're not a really good team. It's going to be the highlight of the night.
He stood over the guy. That was going to
No, and then he said something. He didn't get teed up right there, I don't think.
Yeah, I think
maybe
that's
right
where
there.
it was.
It looked like it was further down the court.
Lisa
where the tee
Wilson
occurred.
with the like of the stream.
Absolutely, Lisa. We are close here. Again, we're a few seconds behind.
Can we get another stop?
We got to finish it.
Where is KZ Okpala?
Nice. Big stop.
What was that? What was that? Was it like an alley-oop? It just kind of went to nowhere.
No, it was deflected. Herder came out of nowhere. Oh, my gosh,
Barnes.
Fox, what are you
Anybody
doing?
else? Sabonis backing him down.
Okay. People got to cut. The red
pass
velvet.
back into Sabonis.
He's tired. That was traveling.
Yeah. That was 6 pivot foots. You're only allowed 1, I believe.
Only 6 turnovers in the second half for the Kings, but 2 in the last 3 possessions isn't good. So, gotta
Kings
get
by
a
1,
shot at
minute
least.
38 to go.
Exactly
Can they get
where we thought
another
we'd
stop?
be. Close game. Vegas is pretty good. Hopefully they're right on the spread and the Kings win by 3. They're going to Dame. We're going to Sabonis. We'll see who can make the play down the stretch.
Sideways fadeaway 3 from Dame.
Yes.
A lot of times he hits that in the fourth. Oh, that's a good sign.
Get across. Okay. Fox.
Oh, Fox.
Exactly what we said was going to happen. He's going to be upset. He's going to try to do too much. 3 turnovers in the last 4 possessions for the Kings. They've never been able to close a game.
Angry Fox is the worst Fox because he's just going to keep doing that stuff.
I thought that was a block personally, but do you challenge it and waste your time out? I mean, what?
I mean, technically both feet are on the floor. They're not like together or anything, but
I think it's a player control foul more than anything. You don't have to be set if your guy runs right into you. So
he lowered his shoulder
right into the middle of the chest. So he had good position. Again, it's one of those things the defender has to be somewhere.
Can they get another stop though, Troy? That's a travel, right? He
That's a slip
to the ground.
What did they call?
Sabonis
they called
is
a trip.
upset.
They called a trip. That is so terrible. Get another tee, Davis. Can we see the replay of him not getting tripped?
Yeah, he definitely just slipped.
Can we challenge that? Oh, they might have called it there.
They're calling he hit him.
That's where they called it.
Wow.
Yep. Not on the trip.
That's Bush.
It was traveling then, right?
You can't just fall with the ball, right?
No. And roll on the ground. No way.
And
Barnes gets eaten. That is so terrible. Again, Dame gets a weak call. typical NBA. I don't know why we watch it. Who?
Well, it's Barnes just getting beat to the basket, which it's gonna happen.
But I just
Who's the
it's just
foul
so
on? It's a bonus from the backside.
ticky tack down the stretch. Kings never get a whistle.
2-point game.
Kings down 2, 50.4 seconds. Yeah, Herder, let it bounce, baby. Fox downhill.
Don't let Fox be the guy here. Herder.
There it is.
It's a
Just
bonus.
let him pull. Another terrible offensive possession down the stretch. Fox.
Fade away. No.
Nope.
And one guy back on defense. Are they gonna get a stop? No. Wide open layup.
And
Just
one.
torched.
It's just so embarrassing. That was the 5 worst possessions I've ever seen back to back to back to back to back to back. It's a bonus foul out too.
Yeah, I think that's 6. Well, Herder fouled him.
Up top, right? Try to take the foul.
They don't call take fouls anymore.
So the Kings absolutely blow this one. Home opener. Just absolutely atrocious. So poorly managed late in the game on the offensive end by the Kings.
Same story.
3
Fox forcing it.
3 turnovers in the
Holmes
last
has
5
to come in.
possessions.
That'll be interesting.
For Herder. Probably just a rebound and they'll call timeout.
Yeah, he didn't even sit down yet.
Just an absolute cluster, you know what? Fox being a little baby down the stretch, gets the charge call.
That's what we've had from Fox for the entire time he's been on the Kings.
So Kings down 5, 22 seconds left. Not great. Second half over hit, though, so that's big. If you bet that.
Looks like Rubens is going to hit his win on the Portland bet.
+3. Nice bet, Ruben. Even if the Kings win, it'll be maybe by 1 or 2. Gotta have a quick score, 2 or 3. Maybe get a turnover. Portland hits their free throws, they win this game. Up 10 in the third quarter. Up
Kings shoot
4 late.
40% from 3, and they're going to lose. This is just ridiculous. 68% from the line. They've missed 6 free throws so far.
Up 4 late in the game. Just don't get a good possession for 5 straight possessions. Just absolutely embarrassing. Against a team that if you think you're going to make that step.
This is one of the teams you have to be ahead of.
Yeah, and I know it's early in the season. It's 1 of 82, but I mean, without one of your better players, but still. Just absolutely typical Kings.
All right. They need a 3 here. Or at least a bucket.
And they miss out of bounds. Am I ahead of you?
Yeah. They're just inbounding it. Although the score updated on my screen, and it looks like it's going to be good news.
All right. I haven't even got there. So that's how good
Okay.
our stream is. We're like 30 seconds behind.
They just went out of bounds on this one. 91 Hollywood, we do need more cowbell. Absolutely.
Herder for 3 in the corner. Cuts it to 2. The Red Velvet, he's made 7 threes tonight.
He's basically the only one that's played well tonight.
Actually,
Are they calling it a 2?
It's going to be a 2. Yeah. They're going to review it right now. Definitely a 2 on the replay. 3-point game now, which is a big difference here late in the game. 14.7 seconds. Portland's going to advance the ball. You got to take that stat away. He does not have 7 threes tonight. Make it 6. did not tie his
They
career
got to
high.
three.
For
Can the
those
Kings get a
counting
stop,
at
Troy?
home.
Can they get a stop?
Well, they need a turnover. We got less than 24 seconds. It's either pray for missed free throws or a quick steal. Transition 3-1 is what we need, everybody. Just absolutely punting another game for the Kings. Can't close. I think it's going to be a big difference when you have Murray on the floor, though, late in games.
Mm-hmm.
Even those minutes we gave away tonight. Fox, he played well. He's going to get all the accolades for going 33, 7-7.
But he just choked down the stretch. Can we stop giving him credit for being the highest scorer?
Yeah, he gets his when it's not important. He can't close games. He's not a guy you can put the ball in his hands late in the game to get a good possession.
Yeah, 91 Cal 91 Hollywood. We are getting some Kings basketball tonight. Just a little bit. Here or there. A lot less Kingsy than we've seen in the past.
Just choke city, Utah. Just very deflating. Very deflating. A game you should win. And shocker. Oh, they called timeout. They totally trucked one of the... I'm a little ahead of you, aren't I?
I think so, yeah. That's okay. Fox ran over a guy, of course.
But it was a timeout. It wasn't a foul. Unreal. What a punt. It's like Thursday night football, the way the Kings close that game.
So they need a steal and a 3. Because they're not winning any free throw matchup. That's for sure.
No. So, Zach, do you have the schedule in front of you? When is the Kings' next game after tonight?
I do not currently have the schedule ahead of me. I will look it up for you, though, Trent.
I got to know when I got to make plans so I don't have to watch this dumpster fire.
All right, next game is Saturday night against the Clippers.
In LA?
Sunday in Sacramento.
Nice.
In San Francisco against the Warriors on Sunday. At home against the Grizzlies on Thursday.
So possible 0-4 start if we don't find a way to sneak this one out tonight.
It's very possible. Then the Heat and then the Hornets.
That's what I mean. I mean, there's no easy games in the NBA anymore, and this is the most winnable game on the schedule in the first 6. Just gave it away. Dame, I believe, going to the line. Maybe not Dame. Dame going to the line.
That's not good. He's like a 90% free throw shooter.
No. Longest part of an NBA game. We're going to be on here till midnight. Last 14 seconds of this game. So Dame going to the line. Made the first.
So the Kings need a miracle is what you're saying, Trey?
Yeah, I don't even think the 1980s U.S. men's team could win this one right now.
Where's Mike Urizioni right now?
He's probably sitting next to Barry Bonds. He'd probably ring a bell, too.
Mm-hmm.
Dame, you hold Dame to 20 points if he makes the second one and lose. 20 for Dame. 5-point game. Gonna save our last timeout. Foul on the floor. They have one to give, I believe. 11.4 seconds. Kings down 5. Unreal.
Who do they have out here right now? Who's our 3-point unit out here right now?
Herder. We can just turn it off now. Great game by the Kings tonight. Besides the basketball part. I don't even want to watch the end. I turned it off. How frustrating can that be?
All right, I'm turning it off. I'm going to put the stats up here. We'll do a little post-game show. Kings are going to lose. They are now down 7 with 4 seconds to go. I don't like those odds.
Kings just aren't a very good team. But again, they were missing one of their better players. Just bad teams can't close games.
Thanks for joining us, Travi.
Bad teams can't close games, and that's what happens to the Kings. 3 in a 5 possession span, 3 turnovers late in the game, up by 4, I believe, with like 3 minutes left. I don't think they scored again until Herder hit that corner shot. So absolutely deflating. I'm not sure when. Do you know when Murray's going to be back?
He cleared health and protocols. They just held him out another day, so he'll play next game.
Against the Clippers, great.
Well, they're going to need him against the Clippers.
Yeah. So Fox finishes, I believe, with, let's see, did we score
Fox had
late?
33, 7-7. He was +1 tonight. 5 fouls from
Kings,
him, all lazy fouls.
Kings lose by 7.
Sabonis only had 13. He only had 4 rebounds. Just owned by Nurk. This is just a bad matchup for Sabonis. Okpala was bad. Herder was amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
and everyone in the second unit was just bad.
That's what sucks is you wasted such a good game by Herder. You needed someone to step up without Murray, and you need a couple guys to step up without Murray. And Sabonis just played an average against Nurk game.
You wasted
Fox did
a
well.
Good shooting game for Fox, and I don't think those are going to come regularly.
That's not going to happen again. So kind of disappointing as Kings fans. We're expecting a lot.
68% from the line for the Kings tonight. They missed 6 free throws. Easily could have kept them in the game.
Just went on spurts like the Kings always do, where their offense just disappears. Defense, I thought, although they gave up 100, they gave up 115 points. I thought their defense was really good. It's just the new NBA where a lot of teams score a lot of points, and I think the Kings took too many 3-pointers. The offense just kind of kicked to threes, a lot of contested threes, a lot of deep threes. Just too many.
Kings took 44 3-pointers tonight.
Yeah. That's not good offense for me.
And they got out free throw shot by 14, which I think is your difference tonight.
That was mainly in the first quarter, too. They had 9 or 10 personal fouls.
Bonus had 6. Fox had 5. Davis had 3.
KZ had 3. A million. He didn't have one in the second half? Huh. Good for him. Yeah, they held Dame to 20 points, which I think is good. Offense just fell apart late in the game.
Mitchell played 26 minutes and scored 2 points.
What was he, like 1 of 8, 1 of 10?
1 of 8, 0 for 5 from 3.
Yeah. Those are just empty possessions, and just don't like it. Points in the paint got dominated, I believe, too, by 16 or 17. It is what it is.
We're on to 44 threes. You're not going to win points in the paint.
We're on to Saturday.
Well, Troy, disappointing start to the season.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. We had a blast. Despite the Kings' loss, there were some highlights really some positive signs that we saw. We're really hoping Keegan Murray is really good at basketball and will help this team.
It's just one of those things. Brown's just got to figure out the rotations, and I think hopefully when he watches it back that some of these rotations aren't going to work, and he won't have to use some of them once we get Murray. So a lot of bad possessions late. Typical Kings.
All right, Trey. That's all I got. I don't want to talk about the Kings.